All right. Good afternoon. Well, evening now, I guess, I suppose. Welcome to the stream. Let's get in here. And also, so we're doing things today. Let's get loaded in. Let me post this. Oop. All right. Cool. All right. Perfect. So, yeah, my name today is Beestem. I'm going to be all the bees. I will be all that I can be. Yes. Um, my current project is, well, let me show this really quick. The other day I ended up doing these guys right here, and I did get the salt bee. So I've got the salt bee species, but I don't really have a good production bee just yet. So I wanted to get Stardust, and that's what we're working on right now. So Stardust Gober, the Beestem Gober. Alright, let's I don't remember where the original end portal was, so I found my own. John, what's up, my dude? What's up, my dude? Yeah, Enderium is on the list, but it's kind of far down on the list. Unless I need it for like a breeding tree. But what we got here, and I already went out here. I've already been out here 3 or 4 times already because each time I forget part of the process. So I don't know if you could see it, but I've already used the biome or the potion of brew of shifting seasons or whatever it is. So this is a mesa now, because you needed an arid humidity in the nether for this to go. And this Ender Queen is basically an Ender Princess and a Zinc drone. So let's see how this goes. Oh, hello. Yep, forgot about Nasty. Forgot about Mean. Very mean queen. Yeah, and Enderium is pretty good for that. Supposedly Stardust also has blinding, and that's what I'm trying to find out right now. Hopefully you're doing well, John. Yeah, we're gonna be being all the bees tonight, because I didn't really get a whole lot done off of my list the other day. I did finish the stuff on page 1, but you can see I've got a list here, 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 and there's also a list on Discord. So, I'm a bit tired from the drive, but otherwise doing well. Yeah. So I'm assuming you're back at the house. That's cool. Hey, look who made their appearance, Ms. Stardust. All right, so again, this was annoying. I had to make my pick into Silk Touch, find a Stardust ore, make the brew of shifting seasons, bring a dragon egg out here, which is probably the least problematic part of this whole thing, but still, just absolute annoyance. Ms. Stardust, you are a diva. But now that I have Stardust, I'm going to try to get that blinding on something else. But I think probably the first thing I'm going to have to do is work on the fertility of the Stardust itself. So, all right. Did I grab? Yeah. Okay. Let's do a quick little tour of Beestem. This is a circuit view. We'll start with the north. Flatline. This is Thaumcraft. I'm gonna refactor this for easier automation today. And I'm also going to tear this down just as a favor to Horsham, so that next time he comes on, he doesn't really have to do any of the dirty work here. He can just move this thing, and it's okay. Yeah, algae things. This is the B area. As you can see, I think it might have actually been Namzi that grinded the Krypton bee. But somebody has set up bees over here. That might have been HJM. And then you can see over here there is centrifuge and fluid extractors. So I'm assuming the centrifuge is for the combs, and the fluid extractor is for stuff like the honey, the honeydew, the and other things like that. So there are a few other machines that we're going to need over here for bees, but not much. I like this setup. It's pretty clean. Yep. So the idea is I want to try to get a really good production drone built, and then use that production drone to upgrade all of these bees. Because I want to upgrade all of these bees, and I also want to upgrade all of the bees that I'm going to be using for the Essentia Drain setup. Another thing that I need to do today is get all of the files together for the Essentia Drains. That's going to be really annoying. But it's got to be done, and like today is the day. So we're going to be doing a lot of bees, but that is the one non-bee thing that we're definitely doing today. Let's see, what else do we got? Nothing new over here, probably. We got a weed field over here. Apparently, one of these was a 420 blaze it field, and I never noticed. Let's see. Down here, nothing really has changed, although we do have the next set of coils on here. I do believe that's HSSS coils behind the Alf glass. So that's pretty cool. Still, everything is basic here. Universal is universal. Just another thing over here that needs to get set up is I built a material press for the renaming of items. Also made the industrial sledgehammer with a void metal anvil. I'm not 100% sure where they're going to slot in over here, but we're going to have to build those, and probably a few more machines, to be fair. I think that's all of everything for the tour. Pretty much everything over here is similar to what has already been seen. We have the bastnasite monazite line. We've got ore processing. I think they're splitting things differently. So this platform here is going to be EECs. That's cool. This is cool. All right. Awesome. What are you? Oh, electrolyzers. Perfect. Let's go back to the overworld. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, blinding production. No, there is no effect. I was worried about that. That's perfect. And yeah, and so it's 2x fertility. So let's just I'll have to take a look at that here in a second for sure. I'm going to heal this thing. And then what is this thing's tolerance going to be? Okay, perfect. Let's just cycle this and get some the most important thing for the right this second is to get a bunch more blinding drones so that I can try to get that trait onto I guess the right way to do this would be to start with rocky drones, try to put the blinding onto rocky drones, and then try to put fertility. Or should I do fertility then blinding? I don't know. Either way, let's take a look at that screeny. Let's see what we've got. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I mean, I don't, of course, without touching it myself, it does look like it does all the things, and it does all the things well. I like it. All the things, figuratively speaking, of course. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. What are we at? Okay. I'm going to not be a noob today. I broke an Oblivion frame yesterday, and I was kind of annoyed at myself about that. Nice. That's awesome, John. I like that. I like I like the thought process behind that too. That's pretty nice. Oh, yep. I'll take you, and I also need to go get more fuel because I'm running out. This was full of CBD, but that ran out, and then Namzi got me some biodiesel in a pinch, and as you can see, that's running out as well. So I'm going to have to go get some fuel, and at the moment, I don't know where to. I don't know where the fuel depot is. I'm gonna take a look around and find it. I mentioned this the other day that I kind of want to have some sort of board with coordinates and lights that are on wireless transmitters and receivers, so that like maybe like the three most important areas in the base, you could have like an indicator if they need maintenance, and also there'd be like the literal coordinates written down so that there is no questions about where you need to go. Um, I need to do that because I'm a big dum dum. I've been very busy and I don't know where half the setups are, or if I do know where half the setups are, I'm just a big dum dum and I'm blanking on it. So I really do want to just write down some coordinates and make sure, or say like, you know, south, take a left at the fork or whatever. I don't know, something like that. All right, so then, oh yeah, that's right. I'm waiting to sleep. Poop. All right, well, we have Stardust, so we can knock this off the list. Nice. Very nice. Well, while we're waiting to sleep, let me come over here. And so I didn't know how to make a brew of shifting seasons or whatever the hell it's called. So I had to watch some videos, and so I'll walk everybody through this, just so it's kind of, on the record. So you make a book of biomes, and then you craft the Book of Biomes Extended Edition, which has all of the biomes. You don't need to get the extended edition, but every guide that I looked at just kind of recommended just get the extended edition. It's easy. Um, and then you get a number of ingredients, and then you throw them into the witch's cauldron in order, and it goes like this. You go to the page of the book that you want, and then you craft that page like this. We're not actually going to craft the page. So once you take that page, this is the order that you throw stuff in: Mandrake, Netherwort, Tear of the Goddess, Diamond Vapor, a diamond, and then these are optional but not really: Glowstone and Blaze Rod. And then you throw in the biome page. Then you throw in a gunpowder, and then you scoop it out with a bottle. So that's how you make that brew. Mandrake, Netherwort, Tear of the Goddess, Diamond Vapor, Diamond, Glowstone, Blaze Rod, biome page, gunpowder, scoop it in a bottle. Easy peasy. So I Horsham had this set up, and I was still a numbskull and had to go watch multiple videos because I needed to see it in action, I suppose. This was one of those things that I just couldn't read. Or I might just have the big dumb today. There could be a plethora of reasons. So anyway, it is important to make it a splash potion, because if you don't, you drink it and it doesn't really do anything, as far as I could tell. And if you use the glowstone dust and the blaze rod, the area that it affects is a clipped 5x5. It would be like a 5x5 except the four corners. So that's pretty good. Wireless connector, because I don't want to have the power cables and data cables play this spaghetti game. Wireless is amazing, and we need to do more of it in this run. And that might actually be something that we look into. Not tonight, but there's a lot of places in our PDEM base that probably need to be moved to wireless instead of running like a 200 block length cable. So we'll see. So yeah, we can knock Stardust Queen off my list. Boop. I don't think I ever made Heroic. Heroic is Valiant and Steadfast in a forest biome. It's like vanilla forestry stuff, or vanilla bees stuff. Heroic is a cool breed because it will fight hostile monsters within its within its range, and yeah, Heroic is actually used for quite a few breedings. Among these is Tungsten. So there is a shot a little back showing off my wireless obsession. Oh, alright. Did I miss that? Oh no, I see what you're saying. Yes. Wireless, wireless everywhere. Hell yes. Hell yes. Okay. Oh, it's finally night. All right. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Um, I don't know what my streaming schedule is going to look like this week, but I am off on Tuesday and Wednesday. Tataki! What's up, my dude? Yeah, we're doing bees. We are going to be all that I could be. Was. Um, Yesterday I got Aqua, Thaumic Shards, Salus Mundus, and this today I got Salt. So we do have the Salt Bee. And now we just got Ms. Stardust. Hurrah, hurrah. The legend has arrived. So, so the idea here, um, is I'm just getting a whole bunch of Stardust drones, and then I'm gonna start working on that production bee. Uh, you know, any of you out there that know anything about bees, you kind of already know. You want the all of the tolerances from the Rocky Bee. You want the blinding production from Stardust, and then you want 3 or 4x fertility from there's a bunch of them, but I'll probably use Majestic. Um, and then yeah, and then after that, just print off like 5 stacks of those drones and use that to make your good production bees. Once I make the good production bee, I'm going to upgrade the production bees that we have in the PDM, like the Krypton, the Argon, the uh, Industrious, the and so on and so forth. We need to get a Diamond Bee cycling. We need to get the Salt Bee cycling. So also to that end, I am making go here really quick. I am printing off a whole bunch of scented panels. So in the amount of time that I've been online, I've already printed off 4 stacks of panels. So that's pretty good. And in this chest, I had 2 stacks of alveary blocks. So I think it's HJM that's doing the B platform in the PDIM. I'm pretty sure it was HJM that set that up. So um yeah, there's 2 more stacks of alveary blocks out there ready to go. um let's see. So I made a whole bunch of sticks. You can see there's 28 stacks left. I'm going to make some casings now. All right, easy. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, but again, not everything is hooked up to applied energistics yet, even though every single day we're making strides in that direction. The pace of the server has slowed down, but I do think that a lot of the people that are playing on this server are like maybe going through like exam season right now. So I'm not going to judge anybody's absence too harshly. So But with that being said, I hope that we can. I hope we can get back up to a thriving a thriving active population in the near future. So I need to rebuild this setup out in the Beestem. But it would be nice if we had a better assembly machine. Oh, you said you have a template. Let's see this. Yeah, heroic. Yeah, hell yeah. Rock flower type is pretty nice. And then yeah, the page 2 is the critical one. More than anything. Of course, blinding is amazing. And then I think I have to check, but and you guys feel free to correct me on this, but there is a difference between the alveary and the industrial apiary. So let me see if I can say this correctly. So I'm going to say it slowly. If you're using alvearies for production, you want it to be shortest lifespan, and if you use industrial apiaries for production, you want it to be longest lifespan, or ancient, or like eon, or whatever it is, if you can get it, but longest is fine. And I think that has something to do with the industrial apiary only eats or only does something, or like uses a bunch of energy when it cycles. I don't even know. I don't want to speak from ignorance because I haven't used one, but I do remember reading something of that nature. Let's go ahead. Ooh, already. How many are done? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, let's just sit here and print off a few more, because again, I want to make sure that I've got a bunch for making, this production template. I do like yours, John. I really do. I'm gonna see. Let's see, what I can do to make a good one of my own. Did that go in there? Yes, it did. Okay. Oh, another thing that I want to do really quick is I want to go through the Thaumonomenon and clear out any new researches that might have opened up. There might only be a couple, but I'm pretty much at the end of research. But there is like the end mod type stuff that I need to get going. All right, so yeah, something is there's stuff that's still locked on a few of these pages. Yeah, 44 out of 85, but I don't know where anything is. I do know that I need to make an aura core and scan it, and that'll unlock a little bit of what's missing on this page, but I don't know the rest. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know it changed between that version and this one. John is playing 2.3. Are you still on 2.3.0? I don't remember if you even upgraded past the 0.0. All right. Well, let's keep moving. 19. No. Whoa. Still stuff missing here. We need to do this. Yeah, we need to make some of these ethereal shards. So, this is on the list, but pretty far down the list. The list is long. The list is very long. Okay. There's nothing opened. Perfect. Finally, I can say I'm not done with research, but research might be done with me for the moment at least. There's going to be an ad that starts at approximately 1 minute, so I do try to let to stop and give people a chance to get up, get a stretch, get a drink, get a snack, let the dog out, whatever. So I won't do anything too awfully important in the interim. But I am going to have to get some more fuel when we come back from break. I am going to go get some water, but I'll wait until the ad starts, legit, like for sure or for real. Okay, and then we've got some drones. Very nice. Take you. All right, and then let's see what this is at right now. Shortest blinding. Books is okay. I would rather the territory be smaller, but that's fine. That's cool. This makes it easier because I only have 2 of these to breed in instead of 4, and then in addition to that, I'll wait till I get this done, and then I'll throw them through the acclimatizer and see if I can get like both 5 on all of that. Oh poop! I'm running over the cable of my headset. For I finally got sick of my dollar store headset, and I bought a good one. Like an Ars Technica, like studio type headset. I like it. I'm hearing in all sorts of new dimensions now. It's fantastic. Hearing in 10D or whatever you would say. um, highly recommend. It makes me want to play some music. I haven't been playing any music on my streams, but I'm thinking about changing that. But it might just be like a once in a while thing. I've been thinking about like running a stream where like I just play a handful of my favorite albums or some sort of curated playlist of stuff that I like. So I don't know. We'll see. Um, but the ad has started, and I'm going to go get some water. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Kinda, sorta. Automated drone storage box. Ooh, let's see. Let's see. Ah, yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Very nice. 492 stacks. Very nice. Alright. So now... now we are... Oh, we're still waiting for the ad to end. That's fine. Ooh, do we have any... Ooh, we do not. That is a long time for a lot of bees. Indeed. And welcome back, everybody. We're at an unfortunate point in this play session where I just absolutely have to go get some rocky hives, and I feel like the easiest way to do that is to probably check some of our nearby the nearby mines, you know, mines that have been mined out is probably one of the best places to find some easy rocky hives. Can I have some easy rocky hives, please? Ugh. Yeah, let's go south. You know, I should probably make a bound pick. I could chew through a whole bunch of land really quickly with one of those. You're right. The bound pick isn't too far off from what I could do. I've got most of the research done already. Well. Dead end? More like dud end. Yeah, let's just oh, there's a cave. Oh, come on. Come on. Give me an easy one, please. Yeah, you're right. You are right about that. But you know, if I leave the house without a scoop, or if I'm not looking for rocky hives, I would literally have to break a dozen in a row to get them out of my way to get through this cave. Like I would be drowning in rocky hives if I didn't need them. So yeah. Thanks, Greg. You know, very, very kind and wonderful Greg we've got, you know? Man. Man, come on. Has I can I put a rocky hive in the ore finder wand? Like, would that make any difference at all? Hey, hello. All right, and we did get a princess. All right, just making sure. We've already searched this much. Let's search a little bit more, and maybe we get lucky and get a second one. Boo. All right. I'll search around. I'll search around just a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm gonna cut my losses here pretty quickly. I've got one. It's enough. Have I already been here? Now, what is up with all these liquids? Well, getting the hive as an item is from the quest book. Oh, no. Of course. All right, let's just do this. And this one. Wow. Okay. Man. All these garbage liquids. What the hell? I don't know, is this, I don't know if that's a feature of this biome that I'm in or what, but this is gross. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much gonna cut my losses and go home in a second. Just double check, nothing here. Yeah, let's go home. Alright. So, we are trying to make a good production bee, so let's get going on that. Now here's the play. I'm gonna use this Rocky Princess and a Stardust Drone. Let's see how this goes. Oh, you know what? Let's bring these out there. I didn't even realize that there was this many alveoli pieces over here. That'll be fine. Now, where is the B platform? I don't remember. Here, yep. Alright, now. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will be a stack of alveoli blocks. Very nice. We will fully automate that out in the Beestem sometime soon. For now, let's work on this production bee. Come on. Alright. Ugh, gross. Oh. We will hold that one for now. Getting a good production bee before Gendustry is going to be like advanced turbo aids. So yeah, bear with me, you guys, because this is gonna be gross. It's gonna take forever. Oh, and just in case anybody hasn't seen, they did release 2.7.4 earlier today. So that's pretty cool. Atomic flowers. Oh man. No, I don't want an Essentia. Oh man. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I gave it the wrong one. Oh, I gave it the wrong one. Raw. Let's get these Essentia drones out of my inventory entirely. And you can go, and you can go. Oh, and nighttime, you can also go. I should probably deal with all of this stuff. Okay. All right. The industrial bending machine is indeed a beast. I love that thing. All right. Oh, there went a useless drone. So goodbye, goodbye, useless drone. You will not be missed. Okay. And boop. All right. All right. Lots of combs. And I got these already. Yep. 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 All right. Perfect. And how about this one? This is making stardust still. That's fine. All right. So, let's find out what these stats are. Gross. Gross. All right. So I'm going to put this with the regular Rocky drone, and then we're going to throw those away. Another thing that I need to do is set up a. Actually, let's do that really quick. Hold on. We can do this really quickly. I think. Ooh, wrong one. This one. So let's go. All right, use. All right, so HV assembler on 6. So I think this is okay. And oh man, oh, I'm dumb. I think I want to do this because it takes 8 chunks per egg. But I don't want to multiply this up too much, so we'll start there. And remember, this is the assembler on 6. Okay, so let's see if we can craft some chunks. And then stored, craftable. Let's craft 100. All right, so we need to liquefy thaumium. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's where are you? Wow, so how does this work? Are we just going to have to put in a second input bus? With a second dual interface? Um I'll get to that in a second. But first, let's be that guy and use up the very last spot and that's left in that it's left in that machine. Okay, so Thaumium. Where are you? So then, right, recipe. Okay. All right. All right. Now, let's see if we can do chunks. Yeah. Nice. So that's a good first step in the automatic production of dragon eggs. So that's fun. Little side quest there. All right. Okay. Let's see what we got. Man. All right, so we're definitely gonna do this and this. Gross. All right, let's get the let's throw you away, and let's get the rocky drones out of here. Including the weirdo, which I think is another Rocky Sencha. Yeah, this one can get thrown away. You might want that that forming press. The forming press does lots of nice things for you. All right. Hey, we have options. Whoop. All right. Blinding is good. That's a good start. Okay. 2-2 blinding is 2-2. Okay. Those look pretty much the same. So what does this look like over here? This is definitely a better second page, so we're going to use this one. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you want to have two of those multis and have each of them set to one mode or the other. You definitely do want to do that. I'm slow. I didn't realize that was what you were saying. Ooh, it's past my bedtime. Not really. I didn't sleep very well last night, and the alarm was rather cruel this morning, but I'm persevering. Okay. Well, how about now we take this and another Stardust. Um, Another thing that I did need to do is get some more fuel. So perhaps let's do that. Oh yeah. Since nobody else is on, I'll use that. All right. I guess while I'm running around, might as well have the toolbox ready. Because I guarantee there's something down here that's going to need maintenance. Let's start over here. Alright, so what are you running on? CBD. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's follow this back. Where does the CBD come from? Oh man, this pipe. Oh my. Oh, this is okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. You know what? We're gonna do this a different way. This pipe has CBD in it. We're going to take CBD. Right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to void this, lock fluid mode, and bunk. All right, so I'm never gonna find this again. Fine, 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 fine. Um, you know, now that I think about it, I think, I'm going to go through the PDEM and make sure that everything out there is also, fully running. Cause I don't know when the last time that was done. I'm assuming Sophie did today, but I don't know. Today was the first day that she had been on in the last few days, so I don't know how much she actually got done. So it's probably a good idea for me to just go and check the PDEM. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Hey, look at me being a frickin' hero. Here I come to save the day. Uh, okay. Wow, did I just watch that thing get problems? Okay. Interesting. Alright, that's Flatline. Bees doesn't need anything checked. I do want to tear this meteor down still. Just out of you know, I want to help a Horsham yeah, help him move along his setup however it may go. Okay, B platform. Okay. Alright. I'll deal with that in a little bit. I'm assuming that all of these are fine. Okay. I assume that this setup over here is the biodiesel, but I don't actually know what this is doing specifically, which is kind of sad. This is oil cracking, right? How do I fix you? All right. Hmm. All right. Well, that's fine. This is emergency power. Very nice. All right. Well, that all looks decent. I looked over at the other screen for half a second and I run into a building. My oh my. Uh, you guys, I do know how to drive. Oh man. Yeah. Maybe I needed one of those fancy gamer waters, because I'll tell you what, I am yawning like crazy right now. We're getting there. Blinding, 2-2. That one's eh. 2-2, okay. Yeah, okay, this is the one. Yeah, sorry about that, John. but a nap is good for everybody. I didn't even think about taking a nap before streaming, because I mean, I won't, I'm only going to be up like, 3-4 hours max, even if I stay up through. Let's see. Blinding, 2x. We're getting there. Ooh, it says all 4 on active. That's nice. Okay. Okay. This says 3 on both sides. Okay. That one's actually not bad. Okay. That one's not bad either. But I think we're gonna go with... I think we're gonna go with this one. Maybe. Let's see. Rocks, 2-2. Rocks, 2-2, yeah. They're pretty much the same. Yeah, that's a fair bit of driving, yeah. I've got road hypnosis after driving for 0 hours. I've got GTNH hypnosis right now. Oh, you guys! I know you can't see it right now, but oh, how wonderful it is to have a pair of headphones with a 9-foot cord. Oh my! Absolutely amazing. All right, what do we got here? Oh, blinding. Ooh, yes. Okay, we're cooking. That page doesn't look very good. Blinding. Books, rocks. Okay, all right. That's better. Blinding. Okay. All right. So this one's better, but only by a little bit. But let's see. That doesn't have Cave Dweller. And Cave Dweller is only on the inactive side over here. That sucks. Alright. Man. Alright. What about this one? No. And these are stock, right? Yeah, these are stock Rockies. Okay. Well, poop. I guess we're gonna do this anyway. Yeah, apparently production B is going to be a process. Process B is a process. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, just go ahead and make a second one because you'll want to have one set to one mode all time and the other one set to the other mode all time. It's definitely easier that way. Okay. Blinding, rocks, that's fun. That's adequate. Blinding, rocks, books. Okay. Ooh, all four yes on active. That's a good one. We're gonna use that one. Almost assuredly. Yeah. Yep. Yerp. Bow. And let's just get rid of these junk ones. We don't need these. What tier are you in? So I'm playing the Minions run, and we're in EV, but we're kind of like, we kind of mushed EV and IV together. I'll go show you since that's your first message and I don't recognize your name, so I'll show you what we got going on. Again, this is the Minions run that Random Potato put together. He's a cool dude. Don't afraid of nothing. This is what our personal dimension looks like. Yeah, pretty much IV. I would say that we're like EV plus or IV minus. But as soon as we say that we're into IV, we're going to be already halfway through IV because we've got full plat line already. We've got a full Bastnasite line somewhere, and they were even starting on the Monazite line somewhere. I don't know exactly where everything is right this second because it's going to get moved around. I'm in ZPM tier in my save. Nice. Very cool. Once we finally get everything moved out to the PDEM, I think our progress is going to pick up really quickly. Let's see. What else do we got? We got a Mox Vac nuke. Those are speed upgrades that fire. You know, don't pay attention to the fire. That is actually a speed upgrade. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. He uses the multi-block platform. All that is good. I think he said that he upgraded this to IV tier. Yeah, the clean room is running at IV. Pretty awesome. And then we've got Universal over here for mixers and LCRs. If you haven't seen Universal before, which I'm assuming you have, but if you haven't, Nine has done a really nice tutorial video about how Universal works. So, yeah, you know what, John? You are a minion. It's a shame that no other people are going to be joining this run because it would be kind of fun to get a couple more people on here. I haven't seen the Universal video, so there's a guy that I don't have the video link, but his name is, let's see, I'll just type it. Soul9. This might even summon him forth from it's 4 o'clock. It's time to wake up. I don't know where he is in the world. I'm just cracking jokes. Yeah, he made a really good tutorial video on YouTube for Universal, which the version that you saw over here is the 1.0 version. There is a 2.0 version that's a little bit more involved. Yeah, thank you, John. Appreciate that. but yeah, you should be able to navigate to his YouTube page from his Twitch channel. So yeah, we're good. We got lots of cool things going. We even have, ta-da, yacht tanks, and Namzi was even doing the cool panels. It's not bad. I think if everything was universal, it'd probably be a problem. But for the time being, just that one block of ticking machines doesn't seem to be too bad. Now, granted, if like literally everything was on Universal, that would probably be a problem. But by then, we'll probably also be using the 2.0 version of Universal, which again, I don't know how that works, but to my knowledge, it just requires higher tier pieces. um, I'm drawing a blank of the name of the person who originally gave Nine the idea. I don't remember her name, but Nine has sang her praises in regards to the way that she had set up her Universal. No, this run is on a custom 2.7.3. We have it's a 2.7.3 that has world edit and matter manipulator, both basically like wide open. No, upgrade, John. The future is now. So, but yeah, I do think that this server is going to update to 2.7.4. I just don't know when. And you know, we're doing all right. We're just playing. I didn't check this when I was checking everything for maintenance issues. I did not check this platform. So let me just look really quickly. Okay. This has our Stabloy EEC. Apparently it's not running. Our Stabloy is not running. Okay. Not that it needs to run. We've got 9,000 stacks of uranium, which is a thing. Yeah, okay. No, I have not made I haven't made very many of the focuses. That's something that I could do sometime today, but at this point I haven't. Do you have an osmium comb set up? I need more osmium than I can generate from my full multi-block plat line setup alone in ZPM tier. Yeah, in ZPM, isn't the machine hull osmium, or is that osmiridium? I don't even remember actually. ZPM machine hull. Oh, it's iridium. Never mind. Am I thinking of UV? Oh, that's LUV. Here. Yeah, I was thinking of UV. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. I was thinking of UV. Yeah. You're gonna need a whole lot of osmium, that's for sure. I don't know. I'm assuming that bees is the way to supplement. But the only bees that we've really got set up right now, which I'm doing bees, but I'm just now tonight making a good production bee. So I'll show you what I've got or what we've got, but it's subpar. Yeah, I Horsham, another player on here. He's been doing meteors. And here I'll show you. Where'd the bees go? Did I take a wrong turn? Well, first we'll go up and show this. Yeah, there's the bees. Yeah, and I Horsham is doing meteors, although we're gonna move the meteor setup way far down the line because again, nine to the rescue. We're going to be using his arcane bore drill setup. All right. So, let's go ahead and tear this boyo down. Where is my hammer? Yep. Oh, I have 2 wrenches. Okay, fine. Fine. All right. Yep. I'll wait mostly until most of the rest of the ad break is done, but yeah. If you wanted to ask another question, Jerickson, feel free. Again, I'm not like a super expert at the game. I've only made it to IV in my solo game, but I've been watching so many streamers for so long that there's a chance that even if I don't have firsthand knowledge of a specific thing, that I kind of already know what the solution is just from watching so many people. Wireless out of range? What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Done 2 separate runs up to LEV. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I start over too much, or like I'll take a break and play a different pack, and then when I come back to GTNH, it's a new version. I'm like, yeah, new version, new game. It is what it is. So, I've played a bunch of different times, but the furthest that I've gotten solo is mid IV, and the furthest that I've gotten with a group is, I guess, this, which would be like late EV, early IV. It's kind of we kind of blended EV and IV together, so who knows. But I do think that this run is going to go the distance, even though there's a lot of people that haven't logged in much this week. I do think that it's exam time. Getting to the point where I don't know much. Yeah, that's kind of it can be kind of a daunting place to be in the pack, especially if you don't have like for example, if you're if you're in ZPM, you're going to be, well, you're going to want to watch people that are playing like UV, like UHV, what is UV, UHV, UEV? No. UMV. No. I can't ever remember the order of the higher tiers. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to shout out Cat's Cozy Games. I don't know if you know them, but I'll tell you what. If you don't know the answer to your problem by tomorrow, go in their chat tomorrow and ask that question. Yeah. Yeah. Vin would absolutely know how to give you the advice that you need. Oh crap. Oh, what? Oh, it's this direction. Okay. To lava-based DHE super steam. Yes, do it. Do it. I think so. John is still playing in 2.3, which is stubborn and impressive at the same time, right, John? 230 or bust, indeed. Indeed. My man John is gonna get us a 2.3.0 Stargate in 2025. Watch. Do it, John. Do it. Oh, poop. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Let me see if the minor bags are in. Well, there's one. That doesn't really help. Let's change tack here. Right, yep, right here. So, we're going to get one of these boyos. Yeah, this one right here. So, let's go ahead and dump all you guys in here. And then I'll put away my hammer. And we're just gonna go bloop. That should be good. Well, probably not actually. We're probably still gonna overflow. I should have grabbed this thing from the start. If you haven't seen this trick, you basically, at the beginning of the game, you can get magical wood and make a magical wood hammer, and then replace all 4 pieces with unstable induced ingots, and get an unbreakable the unbreakable hammer that is like super duper amazing. Yeah, Threefold is playing vanilla. That's pretty interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that particular run. I really like Threefold. I don't know if this is the run that I'm going to follow specifically. Yeah, I didn't expect it either. He's still doing his Monty Factory run as far as I know. So the vanilla run is going to be kind of something to the side. From what I understand, he's going to be doing the modded runs in between like a long-term vanilla run. But don't quote me on that. Yeah, Threefold's gonna end game vanilla in like what, 1 session, 2 sessions. It'll be neat to see what kind of stuff he builds when he starts getting like creative level resources. But yeah, he's gonna fly through the content. Yes, John, you should. Man, Threefold playing Super Symmetry would be amazing. I kind of want to play Super Symmetry myself, but I really want to get. I would like to play end game GTNH firsthand first. And like I said, the furthest that I've been by myself is IV, so I would consider that mid game still. And yeah, Super Symmetry is a whole different beast. An EV tier save, nice. That's cool. All right. Ooh, we're filling up pretty fast. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool multi-blocks in Super Symmetry. That's for sure. You know, not the same, but for similar reasons, I also want to play Twist Space. I don't know if uh, depending on how many people you watch play GTNH, you might have seen a Didia G before. He is one of the main proponents of playing with Twist, and he just put out a Twist based trailer on YouTube, so that's pretty cool. Yep. I really want to play Twist, but I'm also really wanting to play 2.8 because I want to play with the Et Futurum blocks. Contrary to what you see, I'm actually mostly just a builder. I can play GTNH. You know, I can build the machines and whatever, but I would rather just build. Hey Sean, what's up, my dude? So Sean and I and John actually also we played on a run called Vanguard, which was when Vanguard was good, it was top tier, and it could have been legendary, but it petered out fast enough that it was just good. But yeah, I like everybody that we played with on Vanguard, with very few exceptions. I would say I would drop most of everything to game a game with you guys again. It was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, thanks for that shout. That's a good shout. Oh show. Yeah, right now, I guess Sean, since you just popped in, I'll give a quick little I'll show off what I'm doing real quick. Um so yeah, this is the progress of the magic move over. Basically everything is in the PDEM except for bees and magic, and both of those are being worked for the time being. I'm going to refactor these matrices because they're too close together. So like one is going to be right here, and then the other one is going to be over here. and that way they won't interfere with each other. And that'll give a little bit of an easier time for automation as well. So, so yeah, this is magic. The meteor ritual was about 100 blocks too close to this end of the platform, but again, we're just gonna tear this down for Ihor, and start anew. Yeah, this is where bees are gonna go, and as you can see, I set down a bunch of alveary blocks for the person that's building this up. We've got kryptons and a handful of other useful bees over here. Explosive, of course. Industrious and Imperial, Fluix. Yeah, Imperial's right here. Another krypton and another krypton. Yep. Yeah, there is a lot of work ahead, but yeah, here's the circuit view, if you want to call it that. We're doing pretty good. This is Platline right here. This is auto processing down here. This is the Megas, Mega EBF and Mega Vac. This is a Mox Vac nuke setup. This is farms right here. And each of the other platforms, like I think this is Orproc right here, or processing. So we got a lot of stuff going on. It's very nice, very fun. Am I full already? Ugh, gross. Yeah, we took a lot of time at the very beginning of PDEM to make sure that everything was very nice and clean and also tileable. Look at this. SoVG with the help of Random Potato, which again, this is a Random Potatoes community run. It's called the Minions Run. I should probably shout him out, but I think I might be on cooldown at the moment. But yeah, we just copy paste these road sections, and make new lanes, and then build platforms off of the main roads. So, you know, very very nice and neat, very very neat and clean. I like it. I love tiles. This was such a good idea. Um, Honestly, I think I'm going to do something similar in every run I ever run ever again with World Edit or Matter Manipulator for that matter. I think I'm always going to do this from now on because this was just too good. So yeah, I guess the one thing that I haven't shown off is the list. So I don't want to shame anybody because again, like I said, I think it's exam season for the majority of the people that play this server, but we've got a lot of people. So these people down here don't really play, and then Time Consumer is the host of the server. So basically everybody above Time is an actual like player. And as you can see, they some of these guys have been gone for 2 weeks. So we'll get them back eventually. But for the moment, I need to dump this inventory. Yeah, I kind of wish that Potato would open up like I don't know how it would even work, but like a second round of applications, or like see if anybody new would be interested in joining this run as like in progress, because the rate of progress has slowed down a lot. And not that I'm too worried about that, but I was kind of hoping that all of the things was going to be getting done. Oh, hey, Nine. What is up, my dude? Yep, I was singing your praises just a little bit ago. I was telling Jay Rickson here in chat that that you made a really cool universal tutorial. So yeah, very cool. Very good things. Nice. Yeah, I think we're gonna be making a rare earth line, or I think that might be part of the they might have done that in somewhere in between the bastosite and monazite line. The goal today, believe it or not, is bees. And I'm doing everything but right this second. Um, uh, I've been I've been working mostly bees and magic on the minions run, and so this is magic. This is my Thaumcraft move out to Beestem. None of this is hooked up, and like I keep saying, the matrices need to be refactored. They're too close together. And I also need to delete this as quick as I can. But I plan on moving the rest of Magic over, whether that's on stream or not, I don't know. And then I want to breed a bunch of bees. We just got Stardust, so I'm working on the actual production bee right now. I've got I'm trying to get the blinding from the Stardust onto the Rockies that have the 4 tolerances on page 2. I'm assuming you know what I mean. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Oh, nice. I like the fact that we've got a robust meteor setup and a person that's doing them, but yeah, it was just much too close to the rest of Magic, and it needs to be spaced out further by quite a bit. So I've actually thought about this because I think you even talked about this, Nine, in one of your streams. Maybe it was like you, or you might have been talking to Vin or somebody like that, where like you guys were talking about you make like your brand has become like universal and cool setups in your whole in your Tron world and all that, like. So it's kind of become your brand in a manner of speaking. I don't know if I have a brand, but if I did, I would make tutorials, and the first tutorial I would make would be that soap spa that I made on Vanguard, because I feel like that's something that a lot of people overlook, and it might help some people. And some of the technologies that you would need on the side to make that thing happen are also things that I could do tutorials for. Industrial apiaries soon. Industrial apiaries now. I've built 5 of these boyos. Definitely need more Magic coverage. Yeah, I really am thinking about it. I really am. And I'm also looking into, because Random Potato is doing the knowledge base. He's doing a knowledge base on his Discord for now, but it's going to be an actual legitimate website at some point in time. And him and Time are doing bounties for tutorials. Like, for example, there's a $50 bounty out, and it might even be higher at this point, but at the last I looked, there's a $50 bounty out for a good tutorial for Platline. And the idea is that you show people how to make a Platline at like EV, and then you show them how to make a Platline at like LUV with some of the megas, and you just make sure that you write it all out, write down each step, have pictures for each step, and how the machines are supposed to look, and yeah, you make that thing, and there's a $50 bounty out for that. This is on Random Potato's Discord. For the time being. I might or might not have that link handy. Give me a second. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Copy link. Yeah, it's called Potato Land. Yeah, here we go. There you go. Yeah, Potato's a good dude. And he and Time are teaming up to make it's literally called the Knowledge Base, and it's such a cool idea. It seems like it's this like it seems like it's a giant like overwhelming size of a project that he's got going on, but he's got it really well. I think they're doing a good job at like kind of like portioning off what what is and isn't going to be worked on right away, what they're looking for now, what they're looking for in the future. There's a whole website being coded up in the background. Like it's cool stuff. You like jump in at the ground floor of this thing because there's some cool things going on, and in addition to that, there's literal bounties. So yeah. So yeah, I've been watching Potato for a while. This is Random Potato's community run, this Minions run that I'm on, and it's funny because I was on Vanguard, but it was kind of like, I don't want to say falling apart, but there was some people that were taking like indefinite hiatus, and I was like, man. And then I saw that Potato had put together this community run, and I was interested in it, but I didn't know how to join, and I didn't know how to join until the applications were already closed, and I'm like, ah, man. So I was like, all right, well, it's whatever. So maybe about a day and a half later, I saw somebody on his Discord say, hey, I didn't even know this was a thing. How would I join? And Potato messaged him back and said, just shoot me a DM and we'll talk about it. And so I was like, So I was like, well, okay. So I DM'd him as well. I shot my shot, and yes, I'm here. And as it stands, I think I'm the only person that streams on this run. So it's a little bit different because, again, when I was on Vanguard, there was several people that streamed that run. Um, but here, I think I might be the only streamer. So um, I feel bad for not streaming it this run more often. Let's be real. But yeah, Potato's a good dude. Yeah, I think there's a couple people that said that they're gonna try to do some streaming. I think Namzi said he wants to try to stream, but I don't know how that's gonna work with his connection. And then I think DJ streamed once, maybe twice. Um, Potato has streamed a bit of this run over here once. I think. I think he popped over here for a little bit once. But he is doing a big run on his normal streaming world with Neb and Blazing. So uh so yeah, Potato doesn't come over here all that often, but he has built some critical infrastructure. And so like even if he says that he's not an official member of this run, I think he is an official member of this run. He has done more than enough critical infrastructure to be considered an actual, like, legit member of this. Even if he says that he's not. All right, so let's chew up a little bit more of this meteor. This is gonna be a bigger job than I thought. I regret everything. uh oh, so I set a new rule for myself post IV. No crafting table, no manual processing. Oh my. So Sean, does that mean that everything is going to be put through auto processing, like patterned and set before you make the first item of each particular item? We probably do have small Dequata somewhere. I haven't looked actually. Oh yeah, we're good. We're kind of ready to make Knackline. I think we're probably waiting for IV proper to start Knackline, because we've got almost all of the multi blocks, and we already have Platline, Bastnasite, Monazite line. They were even talking about making Sand line, which I don't remember exactly what goes in and what comes out, but I heard that that was important. And there was another thing that we were going to set up, and then after all of that, we would be an IV proper. We'll make a few IV energy hatches, and then boom, we're going to be making the assembly machine, and that's basically the end of IV. Um, Only feeding in the system is ores of a manual mine. Okay, that's pretty cool, Sean. That's actually a really cool. That is a really cool restriction for yourself, because it forces you to pattern everything. I know I'm pretty bad about doing manual processes well after the automation is set up and ready to go. So that's probably a challenge, like a challenge run that I should do as well. Is all like auto only. At some point in time, the whole game of GTNH becomes auto only, but I should probably force myself to do something like that, uh, just to kind of force the habit, I guess. The silly thing is that an Aquadria line is blocked halfway through by the neutron activator that needs to be made in an auto assembler. Yeah, that's the thing. I forgot about the neutron activator. That's the one, if I remember correctly, that's the very first thing that's like, it's the very first machine that's actually tricky to set up, because you have to level it in a certain way, right? You have to feed a certain amount of stuff in at certain times. I again, don't quote me on the details. I just remember that, like, uh the setup for that kind of reminds me of some end game stuff, like the what tier 7 water or whatever it is that you have to have the elaborate setup for. Um I don't know, all of those types of setups kind of remind me of each other. It's not tricky if you know the energy values to set the sensors to. There it is. Yep, there it is. Yeah, it's a solved problem. You just got to know how to go at it. So again, I not to belittle myself, but uh I'm generally not like a big on tech, even though I'm playing GTNH. I'm not a big tech guy. If we had a full server population and everybody else was taking care of all of the other you know, all of the other things that are slipping by the wayside, I would just be building. I would be building creative stuff. That's really what I want to do. But you know, right now I'm the only person on, and I think I might be the only person on for the entire time that I have been on today. So, other than maybe like the first 5 minutes, one other person was on. So while the server pop is relatively low, and while I have the free time, I should probably try to push some progress, and then yeah, it'll pick up again for sure. I think once everybody gets done with exams, it'll pick up. And I think if we I think Potato will probably play over here a little bit more when his run starts to slow down, and it's a whole lot of like the waiting game, you know, from like, you know, mid game to end game, when you're waiting for a lot of things to push through. And then yeah, after exams and after everybody's done traveling and whatnot, I think the server pop will pick up. I think once we move to PDEM fully and start actually like building everything in PDEM without exception, I think that'll help things pick up as well. All right. Oh, I'm full. Okay, let's just go ahead and dump now. Oh man, you see how far we've gotten through this thing? I think we're done. we're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna do something else. We will dump the bags. We will dump the bags in the overworld. Why not? The new water purification line get complicated to automate from tier 3 up. Yes. Yeah, the new water line is wild. Like, it's it cracks me up because like it's funny like how far they push the idea of purifying water, but it's fun. And actually I don't remember the name of the specific machine, but I believe it was tier 7. The tier 7 water machine looks amazing. I really love it. It kind of reminds me of a twist machine. And yeah, I do want to play with twist, but you know, one run at a time. Uh, 273 had some so 273 was supposed to fix some things from 272 and also add a couple new features, and from what I've heard, the new features that were added weren't added 100% right. So 274 is basically a bug fix for the new stuff that was added in 273. I don't know if it was anything major. I don't honestly even remember what the ads in 273 were. Oh no, I dumped my bee. No. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for that, Jay Rickson. That is absolutely correct. And as a fellow noob that does not check the change log, yes. Uh I should know that, but I do not. Um Okay, let's just go to you guys. And you. Um, let's see. yeah, I got sidetracked on so many different things that I forgot some of the things that I was talking about earlier. I know one of the things that I had mentioned earlier that I wanted to finish up on is the idea of perhaps doing some tutorials. And I know Nine said that magic style tutorials are still a bit lacking. So I know Tell was talking perhaps about taking one of the magic bounties for Thaumcraft. Um, I'm bounty or not, I might just make some tutorials on certain things in Thaumcraft because, again, there are some resources for Thaumcraft 4 out there, specifically the actual Thaumcraft 4 wiki, but some of that has been changed for GTNH, and not a lot of that is well documented. And when I say well documented, I mean with pictures that accompany text that are nice and clear and concise. Yeah, tech. Yeah, that would be nice, right? That would be nice. Um, but yeah, there is a lot of content in GTNH that there is a lot of knowledge out there, but there isn't a lot of like really good tutorials. So Potato putting together this knowledge base is a phenomenal resource, and I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see where it goes because it's going to be a legit website. They don't want to have it on Discord or something like Reddit or like something like that because they want it to be indexable with Google and easily searchable with Google. And I guess the end result is to have it kind of be like almost like an accompaniment to the GTNH wiki, where it would have you would have really good in-depth tutorials for a lot of different things. And I commend the whole idea, the whole thing. It's fantastic. So another thing that's fantastic is I've got a Stardust Bee. Whoop whoop. So let's get over here. Sleep. Yeah, I don't mean to be yawning so much, but it's been a day, and I woke up early today for work, and I'm not used to it. So okay, so we're getting somewhere. So if my production base is a Rocky, that's fine. But you see blinding. If I could get it to be rocks, that would be ideal. And then I would want to put at least 3x fertility on here for breeding. And it lost cave dwelling. That sucks. All right, let's see if we can get cave dwelling back on here. This is rocks. And that kind of sucks. Okay. Let's see. Rocks. That's cool. What is this one? No, we need cave dweller on here. Let's solidify this this genome, and then we'll see if we could put like specifically add cave dweller back on to this. Oh, and you know what? Let's go and get our tank of CBD because it should be ready by now. And yeah, check. Yep. All right, now before I do anything, let's get a tarot wort. Other things that I could probably do tutorials for would be IC2 crops. I could probably do some bee tutorials, but Adidia has good bee tutorials out. Well, they're good. They're not excellent. They're good. Maybe verging on great. But I know he was talking about making new ones, perhaps with a little bit more production value, and perhaps with a more natural script read, perhaps. Kat was also talking about making bee tutorials, but she is really busy doing commissions of artwork. And I know that at least Potato and I have commissioned her to make emojis. So she's also been making a bunch of emojis for their channel. So I don't know if I don't know if I have. Let's see. Am I did my subscription run out over there? I think it did. Yeah, it did. That's a shame. I was going to show a couple of the emojis, but no. Nope, sorry guys. But yeah, I don't mind being a bee guy. So let me tell this story. Because I used to say, I used to joke around all the time that I was the bee guy before the bee guy. Like I was Diddy before Diddy. Or well, Adidia before Adidia. Let's just say it like that. I was the gotta catch 'em all bee guy back when I was playing with Benny Core back in like when 1.4 was brand new. I think probably every single pack that my friend group played between like 1.4 and 1.8, every single pack that we played that had bees in it, I was the gotta catch 'em all bee guy. I was breeding every bee on every server with serums, and I had like walls of serums, or like chests full of serums of all the different traits and effects and special production and stuff like that. So I hadn't played with bees a whole lot until not this run, but the run before. Well, I guess 2 runs before, because Vanguard was a run before, but I'm just now kind of sort of getting back into really pushing bees. So I know what I'm doing, but a lot of my information is still pretty old. So every once in a while I'll come to a problem and I'm like I'll try to do something and I'm like, no, it's GTNH, or like, no, that's a 1.4 thing. Yeah, I loved Benny Core. I absolutely I adored Benny Core. It was so good. So good. And Benny Core plus extra bees plus what, magic bees, I think it was back in the day, was just so good. Now, like, all of those bees, generally speaking, are all kind of wrapped up together in GTNH. I think GTNH has like 460 species of bees. I don't remember the exact number, 463 I think it might be, which is really impressive. It would be, to be the gotta catch 'em all bee guy in GTNH is an incredible chore, and I don't think that I'm going to be able to do that before we get Gendustry. And Gendustry unlocks in LUV approximately. I don't remember what the gate is. I think it's probably a circuit. But I don't remember what it is. But I'm pretty sure you have to be in LUV to craft that circuit to make the advanced Mutatron, which is the one that you want to start with. And I don't remember the rest of it, but the only thing I remember is that you don't really want to use the regular Mutatron. You want to use the advanced. And once you get the advanced Mutatron running, like, everything else starts clicking into easy mode. So that's really like the end goal, is get the advanced Mutatron. All right, what do we got here? All right, cool. We've got Rocks. We've got Shortest, which is okay. We're gonna have to clean that up still. This is all fine except for Cave Dwelling, of course. And then Short, Blinding, Rocks, Books. Okay, so we're still trying to get books out of this, What is this? This is rocks. Okay. That is true, Sean. Yeah, by the time Gendustry comes online, like the usefulness of most bees are going to be tapering off. Of course, there's always going to be like the Europium bee, the Americium bee, probably like the Krypton and Argon bees are still going to be heavily used. And then there's going to be certain production bees for certain things that we just don't want to make. I can't name any of them off the top of my head, but you know, like think like thaumonite or thaumium dust or thaumium shards or whatever. You know, the Salus mundus bee is might be a nice one to have. Although Salus duping is pretty easy. Yeah, there's just a bunch of bees that we want, but they do taper off pretty quickly. That is getting okay. That's fine. Short. Rocks books. That one's adequate. Rocks. Okay. Please be good. Please be good. Please be. Yes. Okay. No, I haven't done biolab stuff. I don't think the group has done biolab stuff yet, but I know that that's kind of like one of the very next things. Let me go get that CBD. I looked at it. I went to get a terrawort and then I walked away. So let's just do this really quick. Oh, and of course, I put the wrench away. Is mutagen hard to make? I don't think so. No, I honestly, I think you just figure out what you got a good amount of. And it looks like it's just it looks like it's really just power, because by the time you're doing this, like pretty much all of this stuff is free, as far as I could tell. Yep. It's just a matter of picking what you would use. Yep. It looks like it's yet another annoying Greg Tech thing, but not difficult per se. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something. Like it is more complicated, and I just don't see it right now. But yeah, if from first glance, it just looks like it's an annoyance. It looks like it's going to take forever and it costs a lot of energy. If I am missing something, I would love to know. Boop. And then, let's see, auto output. All right. So now, let's see what we got here. Oh, yep. Let me eat this terrawort. Okay, shortest, slower, 2-2, okay. All this is still adequate. It's for crystal chips in an autoclave. Ooh, crystal chips. Oh my. You're gonna use crystal chips so much. so much. So again, don't take this as gospel, because I haven't been there personally, and I'm only going off of hearsay, what other people have been saying, that crystal chips might be one of those tiers that people skip, quote unquote, similar to the qubit tier for IV, because like the qubits are just a little bit more expensive than nanos. A lot of people will just use nanos all the way up through LUV, until they unlock, whatever it is that's past, the next easy tier of circuits. And I think the crystal chips might be one of those less easy tiers. So I hope I said that in a way that was that made sense. But yeah, I feel like people talked about that in some of the chats that I've watched. Okay. Let's see about you guys. Rocks. Yes. Okay. So does that mean these stack? No. Oh, what is this? Oh, this got shortest. Oh, okay. Perfect. Oh, that's great. Oh, all right. Nice. Yeah, there is and again, I don't take this as gospel, but I know that people have talked about like using certain tiers of chips just because they're easier to manufacture in bulk. And so like even though it requires slightly more resources to print out like nano mainframes, that it's way easier than using the equivalent quantum processor. So but again, I'm not that much of a tech guy, so right. You still have to make them. You're still going to make them, and you're still going to make that mainframe of that tier. And I feel like everybody misunderstands me when I say this. Yes, you are going to make X amount of quantum circuits. You're not going to make X to the fifth amounts of quantum circuits, okay? Like, you are still going to make them. They're still going to be made, still automated. It's still a thing. Don't skip it completely. That's not a thing. You're going to skip them in production reality. Yes, exactly. Don't rely on them for auto crafting. Exactly. That's what I was trying to get at. That's a much better way of saying it. Probably a less confusing way of saying it. Let's be real. This is starting to get really good. I mean, of course, other than cave dwelling. Here we go. Shortest. We're in business. We're in business, boys. All right, let me make sure I got the right one. Yeah. Okay, let's get this one going and throw away the rest. And I need to look at this one again. No. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to get that cave dweller on there. It's kind of important. Okay, well, we're gonna go on a little side quest again. Every time I've tried to do this little side quest, it's been an absolute failure. But we're gonna try again. I'm gonna go out to the wild, and I'm going to go into some caves, and I'm going to see if I can find some rocky hives. So let's try this again. The last time I tried this, which was during this stream, I searched around for 20 or 30 minutes. I found one. So that's the kind of luck I was having. Oh, there's an ad that's going to start in approximately 1 minute. On this channel, I like to let people get up to, get a drink, get a snack, bio break, to let the dog out, whatever it is you got to do. Take care of your body, take care of your life, and we'll reconvene after the ad is over. I'll try not to do anything super important while the ad is running. Ooh, diamonds. We need diamonds. But with that being said, yeah, I'm still just gonna look for some rocky hives, and I'll probably end up like breaking down and just buying another one out of the quest book. But we're gonna try to find some first. None. All right, how about here? Man. Well, there's a Swiss cheese cave. Let's see if there's anything in here. I don't think I've been here. Oh, this cave doesn't really look familiar, but I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Man, garbage cave. Lame. Lame, weak cave. Nothing. Man, nothing? Ugh. Yeah, here we go. Man. I should probably look for like I really need to find like a nice giant ravine. And oh, come on. Actually, come to think of it, hold on a minute. Hold on. Let's do this a different way. I think it would be better to go to Twilight for searching for rocky hives. All right. Let's see. I want to go here. Oh, I'm surprised nobody mined this vein out. Okay. Interesting. I actually wondered about that a little bit ago. It might be something that I try. If this becomes a problem, I'm going to try that. I don't know if it works, but it's definitely on my radar. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the logic works for sure. Like, I think you're correct, and I think it would work. I'm just right now. I don't know whether or not it's going to have enough utility to make it useful, or because like what is the radius of the detection? So if it detects it within like if it detects a rocky hive within like a radius of like a chunk or a chunk and a half, you know, it might be going off nonstop and I'll still not find what I'm looking for. Whereas if it's got a very small detection radius, um, I might just like fly right by most of them and miss, you know, miss all of the shots that I'm not taking. So yeah, you know, so to speak. Let's get out of here because this cave is garbage. Yeah, all right, let's get out of here. All right, all right. Let's see if I can see any ravines. Yeah, here's a few ravines over here. If you see that, let's go ahead and check those out. Oh wow, a naga that's still alive? Really? Really? Sir, excuse me, sir. I'd like you to introduce you to my little friend. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. There's a node right here. I wonder if the Naga goes over the node, does it delete the node? That's interesting. Come here, sir. I would like to shoot you in the face. Come here. Ooh, am I desynced or something? There we go. Get wrecked, nerd. All right, so now let's go check out those ravines. Yeah, I do think you're right, Sean. Sorry for such a late reply, but I think you're right. I do think it is going to work. I'm still kind of wondering about the actual utility of it. If they detect them from too far away, it might still be impossible to find the one that you're detecting. But I think somebody else had a good idea about just getting a bound pick and going to town. I think that I think that's the work smarter, not harder solution. I might just do that. Because honestly, I'm gonna need a lot of princesses. Oh, it's one of these. Hello. I'm gonna need a lot of princesses, and if I'm the only one online right now, that means there's only one person buying Rocky Hives. So, I need a lot. I need more than one person is going to buy realistically. right here. Oh, and then for anybody that doesn't know, these structures right here, you sometimes have a basement. And if you haven't seen this, yeah, yeah, I would say like maybe half or a little over half of these have a basement. And these can have all sorts of goodies in them. And the best goodie that you can get in this chest is void ingots. So you can get void metal ingots almost as soon as you get out to Twilight. If you're trying to be cheesy, it ain't easy being cheesy. Someone's got to do it. All right, so this is really not working out. I thought this was gonna be much better, but I am mistaken. Well, anyway, let's check these ravines. Where are all the damn rocky hives? What? What? All right, so there is another one right here, but I kind of want to go back northwards because I want to check this, 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 and then probably this one too, maybe. All right, so let's check you first. Man, come on. Where are the damn hives? Again, it would have been faster to just to buy one. Let's see. If I don't find one in any of these little ravines that I'm searching, I'm gonna cut my losses and go back to the house and try something else. Ah, man. Yeah, see, if I didn't need it, if I didn't need a rocky hive, I would be tripping over them. I would have like 50 already. But since I need one, since I'm actually looking for it, it's nowhere to be found. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a hill. Okay. Interesting. Usually these are a good place to find hives, but I don't see one. Excuse you. Yeah, this is lame. Let's get out of here. was that the last one? No, I wanted to check this one. And then we're probably just gonna go home. Probably gonna try the thing that Sean was mentioning. Which again was already on my radar, but yeah, it's probably the way to go. Come on. Right. Not even a random accidental find. What a garbage trip. Alright. Hey, got nukes, what's up? I made my copter pack today. It was a feat I hadn't done before. Nice. That's pretty awesome. I generally skip the cold jetpack and the copter pack because I know they're intentionally made to be difficult to use or have certain complications to keep in mind. I just don't like them. That is what it is. But congratulations nonetheless. I'm going to grab some bee tokens and we're gonna try this thing. So let's get a rocky hive. Well, generally speaking, once you get to MV, you can make the flight potion. And really all the flight potion is a chicken trophy and a feather and a MV assembler. So that really is the next one. In order to utilize the flight potions easily, you do also need to invest in a Thaumic Restorer setup. But that's not too difficult. It does take some Thaumcraft, but it's not bad. Alright, so now it's where are you? Right here. Yes. Alright, so let's go. Okay, well, nothing yet. I guess first things first, we're gonna have to find a rocky hive and verify that this idea even works, because I'm not getting any hits yet. I thought it was gonna be like non-stop. Yeah, I really thought this was gonna be non-stop. Okay. Um, well, this is definitely not as good as I was hoping. Doesn't mean it's not working, but it's definitely oh, there's two nodes close together. I don't need to steal any more nodes, but it's nice to see that there's a few still nearby. I have stolen the rest. Come on. At this point, I just want to find a rocky hive to make sure that this works. Heard you. No cave. Okay. Man, where are the rocky hives? What? Yep, if the server pop was high, I would have everybody buying them, but for right now, it's you know, like I keep assuming it is exam season, so yeah. A little bit of a slow time. It doesn't work. All right. Yeah, I was wondering about that. It was worth a try. Good idea. Just, you know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It is what it is. I will still look for convenient caves, like so, because I still need to get a couple more. I've got the one, but I do need to get a couple more still. All right. I'm still surprised I haven't seen a random rocky hive in one of these, the sides of one of these rocky mountains. Again, if I wasn't looking for a hive, I would be drowning in them. Oh, this is promising. Yeah, this is the kind of wide open spaces that I need. Ooh, hello. Hello. These are also good places to find hives because of all these tunnels that cut through everything. It's very nice. Oh my god. 2 marshmallows? You guys, 2 marshmallows in one chest. Are you serious? Oh, that's so amazing. Alright, let's get some. Let's get that going. And then let's get some blocks. Hmm. Ugh. Gross. Oh, and that's a dead end. Might as well check it while we're down here. I I am incredulous. Where the hell are all the rocky hives? They've got to be a little bit more common than this. This is ridiculous. Man, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I usually can't go more than 50 blocks without seeing one. I mean, I'm not even being facetious anymore. Like, this is an absolute, like, I don't know. I am rather annoyed. Uh, yeah, I don't think we've went this way. Man, already went that way. Already went this way. Alright, wow. I can't believe this entire cave sucks. Ultimate stew. Not terrible. Not great. Hmm. I don't know. I feel like I don't know what I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I feel like I should probably just cut my losses and try somewhere else. All right. Not a single one. Man. Absolute ridiculousness. Alright, so now where? I'm gonna go check this mountain, maybe this mountain. So we're gonna go southwest. Oh, and you know what? No, I was gonna say I can pick up other bees, but no, I'm specifically trying to get cave dweller. So it's gonna have to be oh yeah, good job. Good job, system. Alright. Okay, let's just keep going. Nope. Keep forgetting it's nighttime. Let's sleep. Alright, well, we can check this. Man, I might end up making that bound pick because this is ridiculous. I should have, statistically speaking, I should have already found like probably a half a dozen if I was searching this long. There's no way. Like my luck can't be this bad. I have to be doing something wrong. I just don't know. Please give me a stupid hive. Ah, man. Hmm. Oh, you know what? Let's check this. So I'm thinking, perhaps maybe the play is to go to like extreme hills or something like that. Let's see if that exists. Not found. Okay. Edge. No, not found. All right. All right. What would be another good mountain type? Maybe just mountain. What is this called? This is actually bamboo forest. Okay, interesting. Still no hives. What the hell? Oh man. Come on. Alright, that's it. Everybody close your eyes. I'm gonna cheat some in. Just kidding. Just kidding. But am I? Not a single hive. Oh man, this is frustrating. Alright, so let's just cut our losses and go home, I guess. So disappointing. That whole trip just to buy 2 more from the book. Ugh. Guess while we're out here, let's look up mountain. Alright. Yep. Still no hives. Still 0 hives. Thank you, game. What a kind and gracious game to be hiding all of the rocky hives from me. I'm gonna definitely have to do a little bit more of like a brute force type thing to get the number of rocky bees that I'm going to need. Or I'm going to have to do the Botania thing where you there's 2 different flowers. You use one to make a whole bunch of drones and ignoble princesses, and then you use another one to turn ignoble princesses into pristine. Don't ask me what the names are. I think one's called Begonia. Begonia and Hyacinth, perhaps? Man, come on. Man, come on. I'm not greedy, you guys. All I want is all the rocky hives. Is that too much to ask? Let's see. Are we close to anything interesting? Just hammering randomly through rocks. You know, let's. I didn't want to go there, but let's just do that anyway. I'm gonna come over here. All right, so let's just do that thing. Good enough. Help, I ran out of power in my base. How do I recover? Oh no. Well, depends on do you have any kind of backups? You always want to have some backups. All right, let's keep going. Where's the buzz? Oh, I'm serious. I should have found one on accident by now. This is crazy. Potato has to be trolling me. He's going behind me, and he's switching the rocky hives that I'm missing into air or something. It has to be a troll. There's no way they're this rare, because they aren't. Yeah, and I highly doubt he's trolling as well. But let's just say he is. Nope. Well, why not? Let's go down here. Yeah, so we will also mine at 30. Oh no. Izo, RIP in pieces, my friend. Back to the Stone Age for you. I hope it's not all the way back to the Stone Age for you. Oh man. Ugh, what the hell? Oh, hello. Yeah, I should be going diagonally to open up more blocks. Oh, and that's okay. That's something I thought that was a stronghold. No, that is a rogue dungeon. Okay. We're gonna go this way. All right. So now that we're a little bit away, let's go like this. Damn it. What the hell, man? Insane. Insane. Oh, I mean, let me throw away the trash. Can I please find one more on accident or something? Man, come on. That's good to hear, Izo. At least you're not like completely hosed. Um, you know, the situation sucks, I know, but at least you're not like all the way all the way boned. All right. You know what? Oh, this is giving me a headache, man. Found one, yeah. All right. So then I have 3 total, which is this one. Out of 3 hives that took me half an hour. 2 drones, 2 princess. All right. Well, I did get 2 marshmallows. That's pretty fun. But yeah, overall kind of a disappointing trip. So, I think I'm going to see who is on. Who is on? we're gonna raid him, and I hope everybody's had a good time. I'll stream again on Tuesday or Wednesday, probably one of the two. But yeah, until then, have a great night, you guys. Let's see.